Cancer, what's going on with you? I hope y'all are doing lovely. This is going to be a weekly reading from the 13th to the 19th. Y'all are getting some TLC from me because obviously I was damn near a week late with your current weekly reading. Nevertheless, I hope y'all are doing lovely. Let's get into this reading here from the 13th to the 19th. What's going on in your love life, Cancer? Ooh, what are the overall energies here that you're dealing with when it comes to what you find yourself in? What are the mutual energies shared between you and whomever it is that you have on your mind regarding romantic matters? We got the Page of Cups and the Three of Coins at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Coins, Three of Swords. Well, this can insinuate that there could be this kiss and make up. I close it and then I get out. I get this kiss and make up energy where two individuals are wanting to open up to each other. They're wanting to be emotionally invested. They're wanting to be emotionally vulnerable. They're wanting to be affectionate towards one another. And I feel that they're wanting to work together. All right. Nevertheless, there is a notable distance, whether you guys are at a long distance relationship or having a long distance relationship, or there's a sense of aloofness where someone has withdrawn their energy. Or maybe both have withdrawn their energy. Tell me more. The Queen of Cups, this is your energy. You're definitely invested in whomever you are interested in. Wow, look at that. The Lovers and the Emperor. So whomever it is that you're dealing with, I feel you view with high levels of respect, someone that is very desirable, someone that you share a lot of chemistry with, or you have a lot of interest in. All right, tell me more. What's with this three of Wands? Whoa, the Page of Coins and the Two of Cups. So there is this stalemate energy in regards to effort being put forth and the ball moving forward. Why is there so much delay is really what the question is. What's with this Three of Wands? What is this? The Ten of Cups. The Page of Swords. We got a lot of page energy here, I must say. And the Seven of Cups. Well, I'm not getting anything dire that happened here in the past. All right, at least not with the little that I'm seeing here. However, I do note that there's been confusion. I do note that there's possibly been a lack of clarity in regards to where the relationship is going, where it's going, or where someone wants to take it, rather. All right, so one of you, I must say, is definitely more invested in the other, or in a different, how can I say this? In other words, y'all, one is more invested than the other, or one is interested in something else than the other. For instance, one can have love in mind, while the other one can have physical attraction and passion in mind. Okay? That's just an example. Let's see, let's tune into your energy. What are you projecting towards the person that you're dealing with? From the 13th to the 19th, ladies and gents, what is your overall energy towards the person that you're dealing with? The Queen of Wands. Well, there you go. You seem to be very fired up, ladies and gents. You seem to be very passionate, I feel there's this sexual drive, okay? And maybe you're not perverted. Maybe you're thinking about sex per se. But there is this primal tendency coming from you, okay? And again, this primal tendency with the devil energy, you got to consider the Lovers. The Lovers is a higher form of love where one is wanting to come together on a soul level, where there's unconditional love, okay? The devil is more so the lower side of love, right? Which is primal, which is our natural instincts, our animal instincts of wanting to fuck each other just for the sake of procreation. It's even an unconscious tendency of ours. It's not evil per se. It could be evil. It could lead people to their own ruin. We hear about the porn epidemic with men and all sorts of shit. That's a perfect example of how sex can turn evil, right? How lust is one of the deadly sins. But lust is a natural tendency of, mankind that drives us to want to procreate with one another. Nevertheless, I'm not saying that you're wanting to procreate with this individual, but there is this primal energy that you are exhibiting towards them. So I do feel a high level of desire that you have towards the person that you're dealing with, Cancer. All right. Tell me more about the energy that you're projecting, the Three of Cups. So things on your side seem to be a lot more fun, a lot more surface level, a lot more, they lack seriousness. Okay, I don't feel that you're coming, or at least you're not showing up with the energy of someone that wants to have something serious and wants to have something long term, I must say. Now, I also note that there's a confusion, a lack of clarity. You yourself may not know what it is that you want. You can feel greatly towards this individual, and there most certainly is underlying emotions. Okay, and I feel that this relationship has the potential, or at least the feelings, the attraction that you have towards this individual have the potential of growing into something greater than what they currently are. All right, but what's with this confusion, this devil energy? What is this about for Cancer? The Seven of Swords. My goodness, some of y'all are not emotionally available, I must say. Okay, this is what it looks like. I don't know why. I feel like I got this fucking country, this country tone or this country accent, which I'm not from the fucking country. All right, ladies and gents. However, I just rolled out of bed. I took a shower and I'm having my coffee. But anyways, let's see. It really feels, I get this real avoidant energy from you, Cancer. When it comes to depth, when it comes to deep love. Why is this? The Queen of Coins, the Star card. Fuck, Cancer. You may have desires for someone else, or you may have some sort of bond or some sort of connection or some sort of commitment with somebody here that you have history with. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. You have some sort of bondage to something from your past, which I feel is associated, doesn't have to be with a romantic relationship, it very much could be, but there is this connection that I feel is limiting you. And what is your energy towards this relationship? This past energy? The Nine of Swords, there's stress, sleepless nights. Nine of Coins, it seems like this is something that you've sought to, detach from or find your independence from. And it's something that you may be blocking at this time. Tell me more about this. So is this a third party situation? The Ten of Swords. There could be betrayal involved. It could be a third party situation. I'm not really getting the sense of cheating, okay? I really get, if there is a third party involved on your end, it's more so you moving on from someone and, you entertaining another option here is what it looks like to me, okay? Let me see. Why are you appearing as a Queen of Wands? Whoa. Why are you appearing as a Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is very charismatic, very seductive, with the Devil and the Queen of Wands next to each other, this is very sexual. Like, this is an energy of the seductress. You know what I mean? That's the energy that this gives. What's with the Queen of Wands here? The Page of Coins. The Two of Swords. So you are taking interest in someone that's around you, ladies and gents, but there's a lot of uncertainty. I don't feel that you don't feel that drawn to this individual, or maybe this individual isn't offering you something that's up to, your standards here. But I do see someone that is wanting to come towards you, and you are blocked off towards this person. All right. I don't feel that you're too happy at this time, Cancer, to be frank. I don't feel that you're too happy. What is this? You're holding something. A defeat. You're holding on to something here, ladies and gents. And it don't matter what sort of relationship you entertain. A relationship isn't good. It's like, there needs to be internal healing. What is the answer and the solution to this? Ace of Swords. A new beginning, clarity here, and actual liberation from the situation. So whatever defeat that you are holding on to, ladies and gents, you actually need to face, okay? And you actually need to do the work to relinquish it, let it go, because it's going to get in the way of any relationship that you move toward. It's kind of like, those situations, let's just say someone had a breakup with their ex, but is still holding on to some sort of baggage, and they go on entertaining other relationships, all these other relationships are not going to bring anything good to this individual because they themselves are not resonating at a good energy or a good vibration. So let's see, what is the person, whomever it is that you're connecting with this week from the 13th to the 19th, what is this person's energy towards you? They're disappointed, ladies and gents. Someone here is disappointed. They want to communicate with you, but there's conflict. All right, this individual may be avoiding conflict here. All right. However, they're very disappointed. Fuck, it could have been a third-party situation. All right, with the Three of Cups again. I really do get the sense that I'm seeing things up right here with this third-party energy. But someone is disappointed. Whomever it is that you're dealing with, whomever it is that you have on your mind is just in the dumps here, ladies and gents. And they're trying to be strong. I don't feel this individual really coming towards you or being, too open. It seems that this individual's, they're kind of reserved. It's like I mentioned here. There is a desire for affection. There is a desire to come together, to give to one another on an emotional level. But there is this notable distance. There is this notable separation. There is this notable burden here that I feel is felt on a mutual level here. 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. So tell me more about this individual's energy towards Cancer. The Page of Coins. That's them, ladies and gents. Someone here is wanting to recover their relationship with you. And for whatever reason, I don't feel you too keen to doing this. I don't feel you too... Well, there is love, like I said. There is mutual love. What is Cancer's energy towards this reconciliation energy? There you fucking go, ladies and gents. I don't know what you're holding on to, but it's just not making you available. Queen of Swords, emotional detachment. Like I said, you're appearing as a Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands and the Devil. So it's kind of like, yes, you're in the moment. You are aroused with passion and excitement, but there isn't depth. There isn't emotional connection. There isn't a sense of openness to this type of love, I must say. And someone here is wanting to have that with you. However, I clearly note that you are not that interested, at least not this week. All right? So someone is wanting to be with you, Cancer. Someone here is wanting to get with you. And I don't see you too keen to connecting with that intention. What is your advice? The Hangman. At the end of the day, you don't have the clarity that you need to make a decision, and I feel that it simply behooves you to take a step back and allow things to flow. The Hangman is, in a sense, helpless when it comes to taking action. So what this fosters is the opportunity to become enlightened by observation, by looking at things from a different angle, by being open to other perspectives. So give this time and allow things to flow, all right? And I feel that you will come to a point where you have the clarity and the emotional groundedness within you to make the best choice for you, all right? To have the best picture or the most clarity here in regards to the situation. Ladies and gents, I'm taking this to the extended, all right? I'm going to expand on your person. I want to see what actions they're taking towards you. They're definitely coming forward here. So what actions are taking towards you here this week from the 13th to the 19th? I want to see what lies in this individual's deepest desires with you, their long-term desires, their feelings towards you. I want to look into the near future between you guys. So if you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. Otherwise, Cancer, good luck to you. And like I said, guys, I feel that you shouldn't stress yourself out. I don't think you're stressing yourself out. Although the situation you find yourself in feels burdensome, all right, the best thing you can do is kind of is literally go with the flow. Allow the flow to go. That's what you can do, all right? So I'm inclined to tell you, to urge you, do not stress. Be patient. Give this time, all right? Stay blessed. I'll see you guys.